It's been said that human beings tend to be unpredictable and inconsistent. And, that's true for individuals, but as a whole, human nature never really changes. It's consistent and it's constant. Well, because of that, if you understand the key elements of human nature that define buying behavior, then you can both predict and more effectively persuade buyers to purchase your goods and services. And thereby, when you do that, you can greatly increase your profit. Now, that's what buyer patterns is all about. That's what we do. We help you understand the key aspects of human nature that affect purchasing decisions for your products and services. Now, because human nature never changes, this works through all forms of different mediums, from online to offline to in-person sales to remote sales and all kinds of different transactions. When you understand what triggers the buying nature, then you can both predict and profit from these elements. The problem with most companies is they don't understand human nature. They're just looking to sell their goods and services. And if they do understand these core elements of human nature and these buyer patterns, they don't understand how to apply them to increase their profits. And because of this, most companies are actually losing a drastic amount of their potential profits. Some companies as much as 80%. Now, let me give you an example of how this happens. Each year, my family and I spend time at a resort, sometimes 2 or 3 times a year. When we go, we're a big family. We always get the biggest room. Now, if they understood buyer patterns and they understood human nature, they would know that I actually have relatively deep pockets, especially compared to most people, and I'm more than willing to spend large amounts of money on my family. Now, the interesting part about it is, this resort has never contacted me. They've never tried to offer me any other goods and services. They've never tried to upsell me. They've never tried to cross-sell me. They've never joint ventured with anybody in order to provide me a wider range of goods and services that would allow more of my money to flow into their system, thus increasing their profits. So they're losing out on at least half, if not 80%, of the revenue from me that could be coming to them. Instead, I spend that money somewhere else, giving other people the opportunity to raise their profits. Now, why is this resort missing out on all of this? Simply because they don't understand buyer patterns. They don't understand core elements of human nature, and they don't know what to do with that. The buyer pattern system can be consumed by your organization in a number of different formats. We offer keynote addresses, speakers at conferences and different events. We offer in-house training to really help your team understand how to predict and to persuade your buyers using buyer patterns and understanding these core elements of human nature and buying styles and buying silos and all these different programs that we offer to help it make it easy for you to consume our system. Now, no matter what kind of format you use to really understand buying patterns, it all begins with a discovery session. We can't help you grow until we understand where you're at and what you need. Now, the discovery session is very, very simple and it's very, very powerful. We talk with you about your objectives and what your purposes are. We talk about what your profit margins are and what your profit targets are, so we can really understand where you're at. From there, we create a profit growth roadmap. Now, this might be as simple as putting together a speaker for your next event, or it might be as involved as providing multi-day trainings, speakings, boardroom presentations, whatever is needed to help your organization hit those profit targets. That's what we're about. Of course, the bottom line here is we want you to understand buyer patterns throughout your entire organization, through your social media, through your online shopping carts, through your brick and mortar, whatever it is that you've got. We want you to understand those patterns and understand how to take those patterns and translate them into greater profits. And as I said, it all begins with the discovery session. I encourage you to schedule yours today and begin at once to understand buyer patterns, understand these core elements of human nature that apply all across the board in every medium, in every channel, in every vertical that you've got, that'll help you grow your profits. Begin today by scheduling a discovery session. We look forward to visiting with you and helping your profits to grow.